Hey, what is up everybody, it's your boy KingKeenan. Normally when new guns are added into Call of Duty, I like showcasing the first time that I use them and then unlocking mastery camo on them and then doing whatever else I need to do with them, such as completing their mastery camo challenges or mastery challenges, yada yada yada. However, due to the fact that I'm a lot more time constricted nowadays, I'm going to be skipping over the initial part and just going ahead and unlocking Orion Camo on the ISO-Hemlock, which is a gun that is simply overpowered. Now, I say what I say with pretty much a straight face because it's not really a surprise to me nowadays when the DLC weapons added in Call of Duty are overpowered, because that's how they want to draw you in and get you to get the weapons or buy the battle pass in order to get the weapons. Anyways, putting over the niche of Call of Duty aside, I currently only need 5 more headshots and then I will have Orion Camo on the new ISO-Hemlock. I will also, naturally, being a Call of Duty content creator, give you guys my build, okay? Maybe not the best, but my build. There's 2 of them actually at the end of this video if you guys are interested. Just before we get into all of the action though, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe down below, and if you guys enjoy this type of content and want to see more, be sure to smash the like button, as I'm always willing to provide. Alright, so we got ourselves a domination match on Farm 18. I'm just sitting here in the corner whilst I wait for this freaking latency issue that has been bugging me since the beta of the game eventually to go away. But whilst I'm on the subject of maps more than my latency, I would be playing the Dome 24/7 playlist that is currently available in the game. However, I've just never I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I've never really liked Dome as a map. I get that it's a fan favorite and it's kind of a classic in a sense, but I don't know, it's not really a balanced map in my opinion, to be honest. It's more just one team holding the other team in the spawn whilst the other team just fights for their life trying to get outside of that spawn. Okay, well, that's one. Talking more on the subject of Call of Duty as a whole, man, I am still lagging. Oh, ow, it hurts. It really hurts, please. Some of you may know that I have not actually been playing Call of Duty that much as of late at all, really. I've kind of just been putting all my time into Genshin Impact, which is to this day really weird to me, considering the fact that I've always played shooters my whole life, and I've never really been into a game such as Genshin, but I'm kind of just, to say the very least, addicted to that game in a sense. So wow, okay, my accuracy is not on point today, which is kind of bad considering I need headshots, but we got one so far, so it's fine. But yeah, I've just been kind of playing Genshin for the most part as of late. Call of Duty has kind of bored me. The current state of Call of Duty has kind of just annoyed me. I don't know, man. It's season 2 for the most part, promising. It's not bad. I enjoy the weapons, I enjoy the things that are going on right now, but I don't know. It's just, I wouldn't say I've lost my groove when it comes to Call of Duty. I still enjoy playing the game for the most part, but it's just, it's kind of just, it feels off in a sense. Like, I enjoy the fact that they added ranked, even though I haven't not played ranked at all. Buddy, you nearly got shot on there. If only I was a better player and actually got nukes every day, and you know, it was interesting to watch in a sense. Something I must bring up is the fact that I've seen a lot more hackers as of late in this game. I've gotten into a match with somebody using... Where is this kid, dude? Like, I hear him. I saw him on the minimap. He's right here in the corner. Woo! Buddy, sit your ass down, my boy. What are you doing in that corner of your riot shield, bruh? Like I was trying to say, I've seen a lot more hackers. Yeah, obviously, it seems like people have gotten better with their hacking utilities in a sense. I've gotten into a lobby with a dude of aimbot. I've gotten into a few lobbies where people have wall hacks. That's been a lot more prominent. I've had one match with a guy running, I think that's... No, that's 2, right? I had a deagle headshot. I had a guy with magnetic bullets. That was the first time I saw it in this game specifically. And it's just been weird, obviously. Again, like I said, the hacking utilities must have extended, and I don't know what you... Ricochet? Yeah, Ricochet is kind of not keeping up in a sense. But obviously, that is yet to be updated. How is that not a headshot? And it's really unfortunate because, like, it's a lot more prominent, especially in higher SBM lobbies, especially in higher SBM lobbies, because obviously low level, high level doesn't really matter. Man, this gun is just insanely good, dude. Like, it's so freaking accurate. It's so good in terms of DPS, and then you just get the F-TAC recon that just fucked me. I'm just casually chatting about Call of Duty, and playing the game at the same time, because I haven't really made a Call of Duty video like this in quite some time, to say the very least. Yeah, the state of Call of Duty, Call of Duty right now is I don't deserve to win that. I worked so hard initially, but you know what, it's fine. The state of Call of Duty right now, it's not favorable, I wouldn't say. It was a lot better. I think that is it though, for headshots. Maybe I need one more, I don't know, I didn't get any pop-up. So it has been a lot better than Season 1. It's kind of more interesting, at least multiplayer-wise. Again, I would say that it could be a lot better of a Call of Duty title. It looked a lot more promising. It doesn't feel as much like it was last season, where it kind of just seemed a game that was stuck in beta, in a sense. I don't know how to really put it. It felt like the entirety of Season 1 was still the beta, and then the beta was actually the alpha. It's hard to explain, but that's kind of how I felt about this game, really. Feels a lot better this season. It still doesn't feel like it's where it really should be for a Call of Duty title, but you know, if you take into context Modern Warfare 2019, you guys gonna see me now. Oh, that's fine though, I got him. This gun is really good, man. It's insanely good. I can also say that I guess my opinion in the online world when it comes to a game like Call of Duty is kind of irrelevant in a sense. But still want to provide it. It feels better. It doesn't feel like it's where it should be yet. There's a lot of hacking going on as of late, and it kind of feels like content is missing still to this day. But it's better. It's improving. I need to play a better ranked. I heard that it's pretty much exactly the same as Vanguard. Some subtle changes, like ping restrictions. You cannot get high ping. It will continue searching until you get a low ping lobby, which is something that is just absolutely brilliant and definitely necessary for ranked play. Like here in South Africa, not as many fucking people, dead on I, not as many people that generally play ranked, and generally speaking, not as many people that play games in general. If you compare it to like the entirety of the United States, South Africa's a tiny country compared to it, so obviously, there's going to be a lot less players for every single specific different game. So the fact there's a ranked guaranteed ping or locked ping in a sense, definitely needed. Brilliant feature. Yeah, I don't know really. I'm still not really into playing it as much as I used to, but I'm not enjoying it in a sense. I'm not enjoying it. I am enjoying it to a certain degree, which is good, because last season, you know, I really didn't. Outside of the Orion Camo grind and unlocking Orion Camo and that whole grind, I didn't really enjoy myself afterwards when I was trying to do Mastery Camo, Mastery grind, let me say actually. Not Mastery Camo, obviously Orion is the Mastery Camo. Man, I'm talking a lot this video, I do apologize, but again, I haven't done this in some time, so I felt it was kind of necessary. When I was doing Mastery challenges on the guns, kind of just like lost interest very quickly, and I just stopped wanting to actually play the game. So the fact that I'm actually now wanting to play the game a bit more, and yes, it's mostly because there are new weapons, like the shotgun. I still have to unlock it. I'm nearly there. But in general, I still have to unlock it. I still got a bit of a ways to go. If this game had a bit more time, I could have probably nuked them, honestly, because I started getting into a rhythm right now. So yeah, maybe you could say that the new weapons are keeping me interested rather than the game itself. But outside of that, I am actually enjoying my time quite a lot more, honestly, than I was last season. I really am kind of just too keen on these kids right now, huh? And this is all whilst commentating and whilst not really concentrating on the game as much as I should, which is kind of what I tend to do a lot, actually, even when I'm not recording. I deserve that. I deserve it. I whiffed my shots. The gun isn't inaccurate. I just completely whiffed. Also, we're about to lose this match because my team doesn't realize that it's 197 and 195, and they only need 5 points. So this is a GG. Oh, it's gonna be, no, it's not gonna be a tie. They're about to win. GG. Have I really been just non-stop talking for the last 12 minutes? I'm gonna enjoy editing all of this shit out. 36 and 7, not a bad stat line though. I'm okay with that, honestly. Now, naturally, I have two different builds when it comes to this gun. One is for respawn and one is for search and destroy. For the respawn build, like the one I was showcasing now, I like a bit more speed, and in search and destroy, I like a little bit more range, and it is a bit slower, but also a lot more steady. LR 30/56, perfectly fine, really good range, really good. Bullet velocity doesn't exactly help you like the Fielder T50 does, but again, this is respawn, so you don't really need that much range. You need a bit more speed. This one kind of works the best. As for tuning, 0.27 on recoil steadiness and 0.25 in terms of damage range. Further on, for the underbarrel, I've got the FTAC Ripper. The Commando foregrip is always good for an AR, but it doesn't really seem as effective on this gun, at least not for the respawn build. So I went with the classic FTAC Ripper because it didn't really get nerfed, and it's a really good underbarrel. As for the tuning, plus 0.36 recoil stabilization and plus 0.09 aiming idle stability. It doesn't really have a great effect when moving it further on, so I kind of just like left it there. For the rear grip, I've got the Phantom grip, a lot more ADS speed and better sprinter fire speed. Again, respawn build, you want that speed. As for the tuning, negative 0.12 in terms of sprinter fire speed. Again, it doesn't really go much higher considering how high the handling is on this already for this gun. And then negative 0.55 for ADS speed as well. For the optic, this is personal preference. Of course, you could put a laser on instead if you like the iron sight. I do not. It's really restricting. For me, Chrono Mini Pro, and of course for tuning, negative 2.9, which is quite hefty. Usually I don't put it that high, but it has quite a decent effect on this gun specifically. All into ADS, the eye position, never change it. For the stock, RAID 90. Again, ADS speed, sprint speed, crouch moving speed. Don't really care about the crouch moving speed, of course. Just general speed. Tuning though, negative 0.52 ADS speed. Again, it doesn't really have that great of an effect when tuning it, outside of the negative 1.55 for aim walking speed, which does have a good effect because obviously you want to strafe. As for my alternative build, quite a bit more accurate, way better for longer range engagements. Again, it's for picking off people. It's really good. Again, Chrono Mini Pro, exact same tuning for the optic, negative 2.9 ADS. I can't talk today, I've been talking too much. This time around, instead of the LR 30/56, I got the Fielder T50 barrel. Again, recoil stabilization is added into it, and better range and bullet velocity overall. Plus 0.35 recoil steadiness and plus 0.32 in terms of damage range. I see a lot of people like to use the echoless muzzle or a general silencer on this gun. I don't really. I'm kind of an aggressive player when it comes to search and destroy, so I don't really care about using a silencer whatsoever. I mean, the pros don't use silencers. You don't really have to either. It's kind of just been a thing for years in Call of Duty where people use silencers in search and destroy because they want to conceal themselves, yada yada yada. I don't really care. I can still hear your silencer. It doesn't matter whether or not you're on the map. All right, Commando foregrip, the one we're using on this one. Again, FTAC Ripper is better for the respawn. Commando is enough for this one. Plus 0.32 aiming idle stability on the tuning, and plus 0. Well, it's supposed to be 0.32 recoil stabilization. We've also got high velocity rounds, again picking off people, long range. You don't want your bullets to be missing when they are strafing. Kind of hard to get an exact on the bullet velocity for this one, so I just went around about plus 7.2 ish, and then again supposed to be 0.62 damage range. Once again, rear grip, Phantom grip, pretty much the exact same tuning, negative 0.35 sprinter fire and negative 6.5 on ADS speed. All of that being said though, I was supposed to unlock Orion Camo. I didn't even showcase it yet, but there you go. I've got Orion Camo now on the ISO-Hemlock, and a nice little conversation that went with it. Again, this gun is insanely powerful. The respawn build, not as accurate as the non-respawn, or how would I say, search and destroy build. I'm just going to call it a search and destroy build, but still good enough to pick up people. You could put a heavier mag on, but in general, this gun is not extremely fast. My accuracy is fucking terrible. Anyways, y'all, that's gonna be all for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe down below, okay? We're getting really close to that big 2K subscriber goal. And if you guys enjoyed this video overall and liked the build or found it useful or just agree with my opinion to a certain degree, be sure to smash the like button as well. But Till next time, y'all. It's been your boy KingKeenan. Much love to you all. Have a good day further or evening further. Stay safe out there. Don't forget to tell somebody you love them. And yeah, peace.